In the Bible, there's a story of a man named Jephthah. Jephthah, his mom was a prostitute. His dad had all kinds of other kids, but they were with his wife. And so all the kids that were born of the wife, they made Jephthah's life miserable. They made it so miserable that when he got to be old enough, he said, "That's it, I'm out of here, I want nothing to do with you." And he moved off into the hills. And it says he gathered around him a band of ne'er-do-wells. What they did, I don't know. They ne'er-do-welled. Until the time came when the Ammonites, those guys across the Jordan River, began to make life a little miserable for the Hebrews. And the brothers began to panic, and they said, "Let's go ask Jephthah for help." And they went to Jephthah and they said, "You need to come fight the Ammonites for us." And Jephthah said, "You've never paid attention to me before. Now a little trouble with the Ammonites and you come and see me?" And they said, "Yeah, that's it." He said, "What are you going to do for me?" "I'll tell you what, I'll fight the Ammonites, and if I win, what are you going to give me in exchange?" And they said, "We'll make you the head over all of us." He says, "I can live with that." And so it was that he sat down and he wrote a letter off to the king of the Ammonites. He said, "What's up, dude?" And the Ammonite king wrote back and said, "We want our land back, dude." And he said in another letter back to him, "Hey, dude, it's not your land, it's our land. Yahweh gave it to us." To which the Ammonite king replied, "He just tore up the letter and threw it away." And so that was Jephthah's opportunity. And he prayed, "Dear Yahweh, if I get victory over the Ammonites because of your might and power, I promise to give you as a sacrifice the first person that walks out of my door." Yahweh must have thought cool beans, because the next thing you know, Jephthah leads a complete rout of the Ammonites. And everybody's all happy about Jephthah, and Jephthah heads on home. And who should come out of his door but his daughter? And she's singing and she's dancing and she's celebrating his praises. And he says, "What have you done? Look what you did. Now I'm going to have to sacrifice you." And she said, "Oh. Well, the least you can do is let me have 3 months to go and mourn my virginity with my friends." "Oh, okay, that's cool," says Jephthah. So the daughter takes off with her friends into the hill country. And at the end of 3 months, she comes back. And she says, "Okay, I'm ready." He says, "Well, let's get to it." And he sacrifices his daughter, and she was still a virgin. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to claim that as my story. This is one case where I have to say there's a whole lot of messed up in this story. I mean, when Jephthah says, "Let me sacrifice my daughter," or the first living person that comes out the house, why didn't Yahweh step in and go, "No, that's not cool. We don't do that kind of thing with us"? And when he got back and his daughter walked out the door, why didn't he just say, "JK, I'm not going to do it"? Because you don't think Yahweh would have gotten mad about that, do you? And the daughter, I mean, it's like, she's going to go mourn her virginity? Why did she come back? Yeah, I'll put the stone in the jar, but that's someone else's story.